Waukesha Police Department is deeply saddened that this 12-year-old girl had to suffer through this horrific crime.
Saturday morning, a bicyclist came across a severely wounded 12-year-old girl near Big Bend Road and Rivera Drive in Waukesha. She had been stabbed 19 times in a wooded area near there, with some wounds missing her arteries by just 1 millimeter.
Many of the stab wounds struck major organs, but incredibly and thankfully, the victim survived this brutal assault.
Saturday afternoon, a sheriff's deputy found the two young suspects walking near I-94. Police say the girls spent several months plotting to kill their victim and lured her into the woods.
Both suspects had a fascination with a fictitious character that often posted to a website that is a collection of small stories about death and horror.
The criminal complaint refers to that online character as Slender. One of the girls told police it was the hope that the victim would die and they would see Slender and know he exists.
Parents should not be allowing their children to have unrestricted or unmonitored internet usage, whether it be on their computer, on their smartphone, on their PlayStation.
Both girls face first-degree attempted intentional homicide charges. When police questioned her, one of the suspects said, "It was weird that I didn't feel any remorse."
This is a very disturbing investigation.
Now, both girls remain in custody tonight on $500,000 cash bail. I am told that the victim of this case is still in the hospital. She is still recovering, but we are told that police say she is in stable condition. Much more on this story coming up tonight later on at 10. For now, we are live outside the Waukesha County Courthouse. Lane Kimball, CBS 58 News.
Lane, thank you. The Waukesha School District sent an email to parents about the stabbing since it involves students. It says, in part, as our thoughts and support go out to the victim and her family, we have also provided counselors at all schools where this may have caused distress among students. The email includes an attachment with a police department press release, and it warns parents that the information is unsettling. Still, it offers advice on how to talk to children about it.
Charge it. On Saturday, May 31st, 2014, at approximately 9:50 a.m., the Waukesha Police Department was notified by a concerned citizen that a 12-year-old girl was stabbed in the area of Big Bend Road in the city of Waukesha. The Waukesha Police and Fire Departments responded and located the girl. The Waukesha Fire Department transported her to the Waukesha Memorial Hospital, where she was treated for her injuries. The Waukesha Police Department is deeply saddened that this 12-year-old girl had to suffer through this horrific crime. We are pleased to report that she is in stable condition. The victim was friends with the suspects, and all three attended the same middle school. All three of the girls are 12 years old. Both suspects had a fascination with a fictitious character that often posted to a website that is a collection of small stories about death and horror. Based on our investigation, it is believed that the suspects had planned to kill the victim for several months. The three girls had a sleepover at the house of one of the suspects on Saturday night, May 30th. In the morning, the suspects went to David's Park and lured the victim into the woods near Big Bend Road, south of Rivera Drive, to play a game. Once there, one suspect held the victim down, while the other suspect stabbed her 19 times in the arms, legs, and torso. Many of the stab wounds struck major organs, but incredibly and thankfully, the victim survived this brutal assault. The suspects left the area on foot. The victim was able to crawl out of the woods onto the roadway near the end of Big Bend Road, where she was discovered by a bicyclist. She was transported to the Waukesha Memorial Hospital by the Waukesha Fire Department, where she underwent surgery for her injuries. We continued to search the wooded area for the missing two girls with the assistance of the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, the New Berlin Police Department, the Town of Brookville Police Department, and Flight for Life. We wish to extend our sincere appreciation for their assistance. The suspects were located near I-94 at 2:24 p.m. by a Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, where they're both taken into custody without incident. We are pleased about the abundant cooperation and teamwork between our department and the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department. Both suspects are being held on charges of attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Both are expected to be charged in court today at 1:30 p.m. To respect the integrity of the investigation, we will not be releasing details that could compromise the prosecution. Also, we are continuing our investigation in several areas. Keeping our children safe is more challenging now than in years past. The internet has changed the way we live. It is full of information and wonderful sites that teach and entertain. The internet can also be full of dark and wicked things. It is also providing an opportunity for potential child predators to reach our children like never before. Unmonitored and unrestricted access to the internet by children is a growing and alarming problem. This should be a wake-up call for parents. Parents are strongly encouraged to restrict and monitor their children's internet usage. We must also remember that online is much more than spending time on the computer. Now smartphones and even video games are completely connected to the outside world. Parents, please talk to your kids about the dangers that exist online.